Rasulullah, right? He is the greatest of all time, and he is saying salam to these children. And this is also in another, in Sahih Bukhari as well, that this was another incident as well, similarly, where he would greet children on the streets of Medina. Okay. Now, the reason why he did this is he wanted to teach this to the children. This is the etiquettes. This is what we do as Muslims. We say Assalamu alaikum to each other. And this is a beautiful sunnah to incorporate in our lives, that we greet our children with salam. In the masjid, we greet each other with salam, and even children or people who are just like sitting on the corners, they're not greeting anyone, we kind of go out of our way and say salam to them, to teach them this is what we do, and also to bring them into the fold of the brotherhood, that the masjid, that the community that Islam represents. It's one of the greatest feelings. Like I remember I was in a masjid, I believe it was in Istanbul. Now Istanbul, I don't speak Turkish, and this was not a place where there were, it was not an area where there were Syrian brothers who live. Like in the areas in Istanbul where they live, you can talk to them Arabic, it's easy. But the Turkish areas, like we're just hand gesturing, right? But subhanallah, when someone would come and say salam to me, immediately we would feel like there's something that's like bonding us together. Even though we can't speak each other's language, we're from different parts of the world, but the salam is immediately the connection. Another interesting story, I was once in a pit stop in Georgia. Right? I was driving from Atlanta, Georgia to Texas, Dallas, Texas. That's about a 15 to 16 hour drive. So I had a pit stop in the middle, and I was making wudu in one of these pit stops. It's in the south, I'm a little afraid for my life. And then there was a African American brother who was standing next to me. And then as he walked out, he said, "Assalamu alaikum, brother." I said, "Oh, wa alaikum salam." I felt so good. I felt immediate connection. Immediately, like we felt we are bonding. So that is what the salam represents. And this is what we should spread. The Prophet ﷺ in another hadith said, "Afshu salam," spread the salam. And this is from his sunnah, and this is the beautiful etiquettes, and also the humility of the Prophet ﷺ, that he would be the one going out of his way, lowering himself to raise others. يروي الإمام مسلم في صحيحه عن أنس بن مالك رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مر على غلمان فسلم عليهم. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. وجزاكم خيرا. صلى الله عليه وسلم محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.